Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fusion Talks. My name is Ian. I'm here to give you a pizza of my mind on why you should make your own pizza. Hold the applause and the $100 bills and handshakes for the end, please. My agenda for today: I'm going to talk about why it's fun. I'm going to talk about why it's useful. I'm going to talk about why it's easy. I'm going to talk about why it's cheap. These are all good things for you. Okay, self-fulfillment, enjoyment, financial stability, and having an easy life. These are core things to a good lifestyle, and all of them can be achieved by making pizza. First of all, it's fun. Look at this stock photo. Do you see how happy these people? I mean, like 3 of them are smiling, 2 of them have like neutral expressions, but they're all together. They're all making pizzas. Look at those. Look at those down there. They got the bowl. They got their toppings. They got their little pizzas. They're having fun. You know, remember having fun with like your friends in person? I've been at home for like a year, but don't worry about that. If you know how to make pizza, will be able to do things like this with your friends, with your family. It's going to be great, just like a stock photograph. Other thing, it is useful. Being able to make food for yourself is a useful skill. Do you see this stock photograph? Another stock photograph, I know, but you know, they're stock photographs for a reason. They're like canonical. This is the ideal like pizza making setup. Now, this presentation won't go over all of this. We'll be going over like a simple pizza, pretty straightforward, a good entry level pizza. But this is just, you know, this is the goal. Maybe it doesn't have to be your goal, but you know. So now that we've got why it's fun and useful out of the way, let me talk about here why it's easy. So in the next few slides, I'll be presenting to you a recipe, shamelessly adapted and or stolen from a recipe by YouTuber Adam Ragusa. Great food YouTuber, food science, cooking recipes. He's fantastic. I don't have a QR code, but you can look him up. You can find this recipe. Go watch him. He's better at this than me. I do this for free, so there's no like IP use. Don't worry about that. Don't tell him. Basically, this recipe creates 4 11-inch to 12-inch diameter New York style pizzas. 3 main parts. You got yourself the dough, you got yourself the sauce, and of course you have yourself the cheese. We're not doing anything fancy with any toppings. It's not what this presentation is focusing on, but feel free to do your own. This is up to you. This is about your self-fulfillment, your enjoyment, your friends and your family, your pizza. So let me move on to the next slide. So for the dough, a lot of ingredients, kind of a lot of directions. The gist of it, I won't read all of it here for you right now because this is being recorded and the slides will be made available after. But the gist of this is you mix everything into a big bowl and then you mix it more. And then once it's kind of mixed, you knead it for like 10 minutes with like the palm of your hand and just like getting it like smoother after you make it a consistent mix. You divide it into 4 balls, you place them into containers that are sealed and coated in olive oil, and then you put it in the fridge and you forget about it. You hear me? You forget about it. This isn't any high IQ big brain stuff here. We're not juggling like a turkey. This isn't Thanksgiving dinner. This is just pizza dough. You mix it in a big bowl, you make a bit of mess with the flour, you knead it for 10 minutes, you place it in some smaller bowls, you put it either in room temperature for 2 hours to let it rise, or you put it in the fridge for like up to a week. It's incredible. Like you just forget about it. It's amazing. Like you could do this like not in your right mind. I think maybe it'd be interesting pizza, but it would still be doable. And if you think these ingredients are a lot, just wait and see. You're gonna be very surprised. So for the sauce and the cheese. Now this is the more difficult part. Be warned. The sauce, all those ingredients, same thing. You just mix it. Hear me again. You just mix it. A very important step. You just mix it all together. Very difficult. The cheese. Now this one's tricky. I don't have a picture here because it's very, very arcane. You take the cheese, you grate it or you slice it. Big decision. You know, very complicated. So watch out for that. This is. I hope you guys are still on board here, and I might lose some people here. But okay, so you ask me, okay, I've got the dough, I've got the sauce, I've got the cheese, but like, how do I put it all together? How do I make the pizza? Well, I'll tell you how to make the pizza. It's pizza time now, everybody. You preheat the oven to its max. And I should, damn, that was good momentum. But I should say, pizza time is whenever you want it to be. Well, ideally, after the dough has risen. So either it's been in the fridge for a day or 2, or you let it rise at room temperature for like 2 hours or so. So once that's ready, You preheat the oven to your maximum temperature. For most people, for most home ovens like my own, or maybe apartment in Irvine or something, 500 to 550 Fahrenheit. So because you want this to be very hot. This is a pizza. This isn't some like cold soup. You need this to be hot. So, and I'm not going to assume anyone has some fancy like oven trays or or like pizza steels and teals and stuff like that. We're going to nice simple oven tray, something that you can place in the oven and cook stuff on. You dust it with some flour, some cornmeal if you have it. You take your cold dough out of the fridge. You dust that in flour as well because you want it to be workable. You want it to be malleable. You want to be able to stretch it out. Now, leaving it in the fridge did most of the work for it, but all you have to do is really just kind of like basically stretch it out evenly. You can use gravity, let gravity do the work. I should have had a GIF in here about that, but don't worry about it. Stretch it as wide as you can or as wide as you want to fit on that tray. After that, you top it with sauce lightly over the surface. You cover it in your cheese, your mozzarella. You throw it in the oven when it's nice and hot and it's done for heating, and you bake it. You watch it. Crust has been until the crust is brown or cheese is brown a bit. This is 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven and your pizza. This is easy stuff, or this is straightforward stuff. It's easy. And now you're thinking, like, okay, it might be easy, but these ingredients, like, there's a lot of different stuff going. You got your flour, you got your cheese, you got your sauce. This is a lot of stuff. And like, maybe you don't want to use all that stuff, and you don't want stuff to go bad. The college students, we don't like stuff. We like saving money because we're all poor. At least I am. So we buy in bulk, but oftentimes when you buy in bulk, you're forced to eat a bunch of food or let it go to waste because it's perishable. But not for pizza, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. This pizza, this recipe, all the ingredients, almost all of them are non-perishable. They last forever. It's amazing. The dough is quick. The sauce is quick. The oven time is quick. You can make this. You can make the dough on Sunday. Make the pizza on Friday. Surprise your friends. It's amazing. Now, I mentioned it's cheap. How cheap, you say? Here, homemade pizza, 12-inch diameter, $3.29. $3.29. Really? Yes. We'll see proof of that later. But here's just for an example. Ray's Pizza in Irvine, $13 for a 12 diameter pizza. That's not even that's like their stock picture of a pizza on Ray's Pizza like menu online. I don't even think that's a 12-inch pizza. Blaze Pizza, bit better, 11-inch diameter for $7. You're still looking at like $3.29, everybody. $3.29. You can't beat that. And you're gonna ask me, how is that true? Are you lying to me, Ian? No, I don't think I am. Here we go. Cheese, $4.49 at Safeway. This isn't even the cheapest cheese. This is specific cheese. You need 2 of these for 4 pizzas. Safeway, Albertsons, Trader Joe's if you want. Crushed tomatoes, $2 at Safeway. Get a can of that lasts you for 4 pizzas and then some. Like, you can put that in chili, you could put that in whatever else crushed tomatoes go. I just researched pizza. Flour, $3 for like 1 bag. That's an average cost. You can get it cheaper, you get more expensive. $3 for 1 bag. That's like 4 or 5 pounds. This will last you several pizzas, more than just the 4. We're talking 8 or 12 pizzas. And if you bake, or your roommate bakes, or a family member who bakes, you might already have this. So you could even write this off. Yeast, $1.50 for 3 packets. You could spend a little bit more money for a lot more yeast, but I'm going for something more convenient. We're talking 3 packets. 1 packet is 2 tablespoons. If you looked in the recipe earlier, you'll see that the 1 recipe for 4 pizzas only gives you you only need like a tablespoon. So a packet will last you like 8 pizzas. This is incredible, folks. Olive oil, $4 for 1 bottle. When selecting this, I wanted to you gotta spend a bit more money for the fancy stuff. Trader Joe's organic extra virgin olive oil. This will still last you a lot. You should have olive oil in general. It'll just improve your life, and it'll improve your pizza. So you should get it. You can save money on this too if you want, and you could probably get better value. So this is all just to say, and here's some data. You can believe me because I have presented to you some Excel sheet and a graph. Basically, I've calculated the typical from the costs earlier. I've presented the cost per container, or like 2 pounds of cheese is like $9 if you pay for $4.49 each. I've divided that to the cost of the pizza, and there you have it, $3.29 for a pizza. And you'll also note that the cost of it, in terms of the total cost of the pizza, the cheese is most of it. Like everything else is, you know, pretty cheap. So if you wanted to like have a pizza without cheese or cheaper cheese, like don't eat toast anymore, everybody. Eat pizza dough. Like if you make pizza dough and you decide, I don't want to eat pizza, just throw the dough in the oven and congratulations, you have bread. Like, and it tastes, and even better, it tastes like pizza dough at least. Like I can't make a case any clearer to you all, but I'll leave it at that. And I will say, you know, ordering pizza, it's nice to get toppings, but you know, finances, the self-fulfillment, everything I think just points in the direction of pizza. But thank you for your time. I rest my case. Enjoy FUSIONCon.